Oh, they're on par. No, the greatsword's much stronger.
A long way to go still. Right, better get to it. I'll take this way.
I did it.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
The weapon stopped glowing. How odd.
Wait, I'm gonna grab this one. Okay. Just let me get back in position so I can throw stuff easier. I'm ready.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh, that, yeah, I'm sure that surprised him when I tried to pick him up. That gets me every time.
Stay focused. On the move.
You little piece of shit. You fucking gonna do that to me? Okay, where are we going?
Road ahead.
Sleepy? Go to bed with dough? Sure. Oh, the owl bear.
Hungry.
Give him food.
Want bite. Food. Eat more.
Keep feeding it.
Careful.
He's so cute.
Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily. No.
Shadowheart's so hot.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Where'd it go?
Track the ball avidly. He shuffles on his paws, ready to chase after it.
Throw the ball. Do we chase it?
Tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright. You got it in your inventory. Go get it, Scratch! Yeah, it's so fucking cool.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Oh, good boy.
Can't afford to let up.
Take hero. Inveniam here.
Right. I got them all. All but two. Look.
My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. What? And what do you see, exactly? Oh, go on. This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just me, I'm beautiful, and we can call it a day. How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
And took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children. Hśūkiani, Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Hśūkiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once K'liir had 100 times circled Tyrell. Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. Come to nothing.
Keep an eye on this one. Her allegiance to her people may be stronger than her allegiance to us.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
You got a little bit of night for yourself. I'll go, I guess. Yeah, this brings us to the ruined battlefield.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
Stay your hand and be on your way. I'll not raise mine against you. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
How can I salvage this? Oh, that works.
Couldn't last much longer.
Oh, we're still on turn.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh my. That's not great.
Not going to last much longer.
I think he heard you. Oh, hey. Hello, hello. Okay, don't all group up now. I'm not even really sure what just happened. They just all blew up. They all blew up. Okay. Nice, you saved it that time. I'm not confirming him. The hammer somewhere.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, he's not immune to that. Is he dead next turn? He's dead next turn.
Got to move.
We gotta go south, right? What if we just fly?
Without delay.
How far can we jump? Not that far, actually. And the path is interrupted. That sucks. Well, maybe we just do this. How the fuck? Oh yeah, I guess I could jump over there.
I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
What?
Will you play with me? I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
The wisdom druid.
Below the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
This.
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play. They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers, and perhaps no real family.
I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny. I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else. All right. I'll hide and you seek. Find me and you win. Then you lose. Get ready. And no cheating.
I'll take that. There you are.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find...
Still shadow. Light steps. Need to press onward.
Should have worn better boots.
Ready for anything.
Maybe I should... No, this is good.
Time to strike.
Where's the dog?
They're dying for me.
Oh, it's sneaking
All of
up
them.
on someone. Great.
Into the bloody fray.
You cocksucker. Yeah, eat torch. I'm doing 10 damage at least. Almost killed him. They don't really
No choice
hurt,
but
they're
to
just
keep going.
annoying. Oh, I found the dog.
Time to strike.
Where do I go from here? I'll get you moving again.
I don't see any more weapons.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
Majesty, is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well. If it is your will, we can have it!
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, go?
We can't go without you. The shadows will tear us to pieces. This is not Her Majesty's will! If it is Her Majesty's will... You can't be serious. You know what's out there. If it is Her Majesty's will, then we shall walk! She will protect us. She must.
Bye-bye.
As the sounds fade, there is nothing left but cold, still silence.
You're looting? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna run into a fight. I think I'm just
What's hiding here?
gonna go to the teleporter and then go up to Moonrise right here. Yep.
What do you bring? It is good. Another. It is good. Again. Another. All that you have.
It's only money.
Meager. Lacking. Insufficient.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Did she know? You'll find her inside, although she may not be disposed to welcome you.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Praise the Absolute.
In we go.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Why am I here? Considering all that is at stake, considering how close we are to the conclusion of our efforts, I ask you again, am
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpoles squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Your tadpole.
Whose then?
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing. In Ketheric's place, you feel an absence. No psionic power. No tadpole at all.
The goblins! They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little...
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are to death, obviously.
true? Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Z'rell. Be creative.
General's attention shifts to you. A memory stirs. A memory of this room, and his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, true soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another. A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate. Take her below.
No! Please!
Wait, was that the wrong answer?
Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
I might have accidentally clicked something.
No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. We'll send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
So... I figured you'd want a bath.
No! Please!
Let's go see Zarel. And mind you don't slip in the goblin guts.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
That's because you're, what's his face? What's her face, right? The
Nothing
Dark Urge.
sickens you more than a man who is unkillable. But to a veteran deviant such as yourself, it is but a matter of time.
Your merciful streak will be the death of us one day. Let's hope Zarel won't be too angry.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god. Not
You
the
let him
living
go?
wreck you are. Your disgrace
Oh, you
has
want to kill
something
him?
to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. He healed up a treat. He could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied
Okay, yeah, make a scene here.
by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
A torture.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
The drow reaches out to you psychically, connecting with you for a moment. She is infected like you, and her mind is disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide. Submit.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no gods left to me. This thing that speaks inside me, it has all but destroyed me. But it fears you. Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live. I didn't dare hope. I owe you more than my life. But first, let's make these bastards bleed!
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Impossible. She was broken.
You dare scour my mind. Got you.
I love gnomes because I can throw them.
Warden!
Wow, they put that spell just did her. I saved up that confusion. Oh, I guess that was you and Shadow.
Let my name be known.
Oh no, someone else cast confusion. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, can these guys fuck off?
I have something to ask.
I expected to be greeted as a hero.
We just failed a bunch of
But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will.
No, okay.
Even I could not have endured for much longer.
Didn't notice.
Agreed. Lead the way.
Are you at the camp?
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
We must leave.
Brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Just a little prick, and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. One of your very best traits. In a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
You want me to choose that?
Well, I hope you don't mind sharing him for just a minute. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. Easy for you to say. You won't have to taste whatever sludge is in those veins.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Is it because she's a drow?
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
Hush! Meat sounds above. No! Make only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat? You share.
Mother, to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
They battle silently for a long moment, his heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes. Please, ʴᴏ, and you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all.
Wide, gaping sockets that see nothing, and still they seem to watch you.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples ʴᴏ?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins, tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your
You let them
memories
go
in a
this time.
blaze of excitement. She's like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
I have high charisma.
Very pragmatic.
Easy check.
But very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is...
I see you've been rejected in the past. Do not worry. The Absolute loves you, and that is all that truly matters. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh, wow. See.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise.
histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, hears Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir. Prince.
I'm pretty sure you could just walk out the front. And then you just let her go. She fucks off. Once you get far enough away.
Halt!
Well, maybe not.
Deal with them, or I will.
We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed.
These people respect power.
Creatures like her don't understand the concept of loyalty. Keep her on a tight leash.
Hang on. She gonna be okay?
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now.
What's up for discussion?
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Strength will not save us from an enemy that can dominate our will. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you. For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. It is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
See, because she wants to kill everyone there anyways. I'm good whenever you want to kill.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute.
There's a lot more in Act 2.
I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now, we will need our strength for what lies ahead. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall. Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first.
It's up to you.
The drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her.
Oh, maybe I should wait, though. I just want to try raising my affinity with her.
Once again, your mind opens to ḻଈ, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, ʟstil-kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Iphelomon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it. Vlaakith kasivim krashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
What's next, I wonder?
The ladder, asshole.
stone, the pulse of a crawling, living thing.
Safe.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone.
Got it.
The pulse of a crawling... You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh. And suddenly, an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
I need the fucking ogre wanted to meet.
There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils lash out like a waiting predator. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you.
Aberration! Why? What? Who are you?
A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you are the flaw in their design. The single thread that could unravel everything they've planned. I am the chain they will use to bind this world. But I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
Resist it!
Holy shit. Oh, I didn't get any meat.
It almost had you. You did well to pull away from it.
Careful.